This is a party book called Home Sweet Home. It was written by my father and illustrated by myself. That's my mommy and daddy. It's dedicated to my parents. Haven't seen this in a while. Spring, as it does, each year arrives in a town at a certain time. My parents were heading back to that town. Mama and Papa Robin had spent the winter in Florida. That's my mommy and my daddy. They were flying back north, where each year they nested, laid eggs, and spent a busy time where the young birds hatch, finding food for their very hungry nestlings. This is my daddy's bedtime story to me. As they flew north, this time, Mama Robin said to Papa Robin, "One thing I have made up my mind upon is that we find a new nesting place. The noise and smells in the town square are bad. As much as I love the old tree, and it has been good for us, I'm determined to find a place in the country where the air is fresh and the sound of automobiles is far away. Make me happy." Papa Robin, who had little to say on such matters, readily agreed that a new nesting place was not a bad idea. With so much territory to choose from, it should not be too difficult to find. There they go. Of course, they could not resist visiting their old nest. Oh, how could we have ever chosen this place for a nest? And look at the nest. It would take too long to patch it. This old nest, it would take longer to patch this old nest than it would to build a new one. Let's get out of here. Make me happy. Well, they did find a place. It was not occupied by other robins, and it looked too good to be true. No more had to be said. They chose a spot in one of the lovely trees and got to work building a nest. Never did two robins work harder than that first day. As fast as Papa Robin could collect a twig or a straw, Mama, who was the nest builder, had it in place. Oh dear, there they are. The following day, with only the final touches required to finish the nest, Mama Robin flew down to the ground and began searching for just the right straw to complete the nest. There they are. The robins were so busy. Neither saw the cat stealthily creeping up to where they were working. Mama Robin saw the moving shadow and leaped instantly into the air. The cat hurt her by the tail, but fortunately for Mama Robin, one of her tail feathers gave way and she flew into the highest branch of the tree. Papa Robin, who only saw Mama fly past in panic, asked, "What was the matter? What was the matter?" Mama could only point a wing at the ground, and there Papa saw the fiercest-looking cat with one of my Mama's feathers still in its mouth. Papa's remarks were that other birds obviously avoided the place because they had also found out about the cat. Well, anyhow, they had to move on. They wasted no time in flying out of the district. And this is another area. Let's sit around for a while and see what happens. This is what Mama said. Make me happy. Sometime in the late afternoon, a boy with a dog collecting the cows and herding them home to the farm. Anyhow, Mama looked at Papa and said, "Seems that we have found the right kind of place we've been looking for." And so they started. Make me happy. The following morning, the arrival of daylight awoke the robins. Mama Robin said to Papa Robin, "We have a busy day ahead of us. So the sooner we get started, the quicker we'll be finished." A little song sparrow arrived, announcing the arrival of the new day. Make me happy. Oh, there's the songbird. Minutes after he had started to sing, from the sky, like a falling rock, wings opened from the object and claws snatched the little song sparrow from his perch. Mama Robin said to Papa Robin, "Did you see that red-tailed hawk who preys on everything, even young rabbits? We're lucky one of us was not his victim. For a start, let's get out of here quickly." Anyhow, they did. And make me happy. Well, they found another spot. They found another spot. I think Mama said again, "Look at the old dead tree in the middle of that swamp. Surely we could find safe nesting. We could safely nest in that tree, and there will be lots of food around the swamp." So Mama said again, "It looks good to me. So let us roost here for the night, and if we find everything to be as good as they seem, we can start to build the nest first thing in the morning." By the time the sun had settled, well, anyhow, make me happy. Owls sleep all day. They prowl out all night. Anyhow, all night. By the time both Mama and Papa Robin were fully awake, they did not dare fly away. Not being experienced in flying at night, dawn finally arrived. The owls ceased their prowling and settled down for another day's rest. Make me happy. This is Papa's saying, "Make me happy." Mama Robin said to Papa Robin, "Look way over there to the left. Do you see the church spiral? Well, that is the center of the city. Don't say another word to me until we are to our old nest. We are to our old nest in the tree in the city square." Those 3 days have made me a nervous wreck. I think it should have a nervous wreck. I can only hope the smells and the noise in the square have a soothing effect, as I am sure they will after our last adventure. It took some time, some days, before the effects of the adventures of the country had subsided, and it was agreed that country living and green fields would never again be mentioned by the robins. Home, sweet home. This is me talking about his faithful and the fact that as a child I wasn't a very nice child. I wanted to do well for my parents, but no matter what I did, I was a mess. So I said the sinner's prayer and thank God he's faithful. If my parents were alive today, I'd love to say forgive me. Forgive me, because I would have done a better job of being a child for my parents. Anyhow, God bless you. Take care of your parents. Love them and treasure them. And remember, this place is not our home.